I hopefully am going to try to do this in one take. But I am going to be showcasing my Sans Novabeast. Novabeast that are inspired by Sans. This avatar right here is a Nova pup, which is a more dog-like edit of a Novabeast. Novabeasts are a furry species that was meant for VR chat for people to customize and play around with, and I started turning them into various Sanses. I have 10 today to show, and they're all work in progresses. And they will be getting updates throughout time, and I am just showing some of them off. First off, I'm going to show them in order I made them. First is going to be Fel. This is supposed to be Fel Sans as a Novabeast. I can come up and get a close look at the face. So you got like all these earrings. I'll reset the avatar. This is how I have it customized. You can see the blush. I'm on PC. Doesn't really work on Quest as far as I'm aware. I'll usually turn that off. It's a Novabeast. You can put the goggles down and up. You can also drag them down and up. There are all the default Novabeast toggles. Like you can make them bald. You can remove the chest fluff, which I usually remove for make it easier for clothes. You take the color off. I like to leave it on. And you get the goggles off, which gets in the way of the horns. There are wings. They have sound. If I fly, which I can showcase better if I use Go-Go Loco flying. Hopefully you can hear that. There are a belly rub, nose boop, and head pat toggle for all of these. With the exception of Dust, because he's a Nova Pup instead of Novabeast. I cannot showcase the things on myself because they don't work. I might edit that in later. But I keep them on all the avatars. The wings, you can change the size. This is 50%, which is default. And you have 0, 25, 50, 75, and 100. I keep it at the default 50. With the wings, they move when I turn. Real cool. The clothes are currently fingerless gloves, which I keep off. There is the shirt, the jacket, with a pretty cool design on it. And then there are the shorts. And there are various jewelries, mainly on the ears. There's normal earrings like that. It's industrial earrings at the top there. And there are little knob piercings. I like keeping them all on. And then Fel also gets finger rings. Now, this is pretty much how I keep the avatar. So next, okay, this is error. Let me reset the avatar. Yep, that's how I use normally. Once again, I'm going to remove the goggles and the chest fluff. I'm also going to turn the blush off. Same interaction normal, head pat, nose boop, and belly rubs. As you can see, he has a cool skeleton pattern. There's a spine on the back. Let me turn the main off. There's a spine on the back. His various clothing. He has a shirt, a jacket. Nope, not those yet. They got shorts. He has little socks. I keep those off usually though. And under accessories, he has glasses, which will get fixed for PC eventually, and a scarf, which will also be fixed because it has no physics. This is only my second avatar, so course, some things are a little wonky. And I will fix them eventually. This is the arrow one. Next, I believe, is Killer. Now here you can see that he has white eyes and stuff. They glow. If I reset the avatar, they are black. Yes, he has a floppy ear. Yes, it's like that on purpose. Let me go turn the blush off, and the goggles, and chest fluff. If you look closely, there is this like hole here, or hole. It's just a pattern. That's like where the soul is, which the soul can actually change to a heart. Like for his phase 1, it's phase 2 by default. As you can see, there's also a texture swap. So you can see the eyes and the markings change. And if you look at the arms and legs, you can also see those change. Actually, not on the arms, the waist, actually. The middle part doesn't change, of course, because that's where the soul's coming from. Same wings as Vel, but I like to keep them, personally, at 25. Same interact stuff, head pet, nose boop, and belly rubs. Which are not on by default, by the way. He also has the same gloves. I like to keep those on. It's a shirt, a jacket, and he has shorts. And he has earrings. Same earrings as Fel. I like to keep just those ones on. And next up is Horror, which I'm gonna sit down for a quick second. I'll be right back. Now I have Horror. As you can see, he's got like the one eye. It glows. Also, let me turn the blush off. He has these little grid patterns, which is pretty cool. This side looks all burnt, and he's got a bandage right here. Back up, so you can see it all. There is a blood toggle. Let me get a little closer. There is a blood and hunger toggle, which changes the eye. Changes the eye and the mouth a little, and this part here. Same. Remove goggles and remove chest fluff. Oh yeah, all the colors say their name on it. Can't really see it. Same interacts. The clothes, a little more limited. Shirt, jacket, pants. But on PC only, I'll bring it to question. The blood and hunger toggle works. I just noticed it makes the whole jacket a little darker. Huh. It's weird. Whatever. Just got no axe or anything yet. Just a reminder, these are all work in progress. No, I didn't almost just fall over. Who is next? Oh yes, Dust. I believe we're almost halfway. Dust. Let me reset. dust. He's a Nova pup, as you can see by the ears. Doesn't have the normal toggles. He also has the boop. And he's got 5 fingers instead of 4. What I like to do for this customization, obviously remove chest fluff as normal and goggles. But you want to take the ears off, turn on the regular ears, and there are little ear tufts on the tips of the ears. Just want to turn the blush off. Make the arms thinner or thicker. I put thinner. Make the beans smaller. Change the tail size. I think I have it 75 normally. No, 50 mayhaps. Yeah. Same wings as Fallon Killer. There is jewelry for the ears. Which, by the way, they only work on these ears and not the normal dog ears. So if you want earrings, gotta toggle these ears. Dust also has glasses. I don't know why the lenses are like black, but could probably fix that if you dread tape. Obviously Quest does not have the lenses. They can move like this. You can also lock them in place, but keep them down. I just usually don't keep those on. Back up a little. Here's a t-shirt in town. This is a regular white t-shirt. And some shorts, which unfortunately clip. He's got different shorts and stuff. And he also has a scarf, which does clip through the shirt and the hoodie. Turn the scarf off. I usually keep it off because in canon, Dust actually doesn't wear a scarf. Also because it clips. But, there's a hoodie. There's a cool little papyrus patch on it that somebody suggested. So, papyrus. And, the hood can go up. And there is actually, like, I can see it from my point of view. I can see the hood. Tip for Dust, he doesn't, he's only got, like, Go-Go Loco, which all of them do have. They all have Go-Go Loco. Next after Dust, ooh, I believe was Classic. Let me reset the avatar. He also has a skeleton pattern. Skeleton pattern, just like Error. You can kind of see this heart pattern, kinda. You can kind of see this heart pattern. Normal interacts. Pretty normal clothes. Just the shirt, shorts, and jacket. Nothing special. But something that is special is the trombone. Yes, it slides. On PC, it can make sounds. It's a toggle. The slider doesn't actually change the sounds. We also have working trombone. That's pretty cool. Next is my personal favorite, Outer. I love Outer so much. He glows. He has a bunch of glowing markings, stuff. On PC, he is very glittery, as you can see those. See the little star patterns. He has a shark tail instead of like, a regular tail. Shark tail. Cause space shark or something. Don't trust myself up. I actually like to keep the goggles on for Outer, just cause. If you don't know this, there is a star color, and all the other three after this guy also have the star color. But it's a star. That's really cool. Here's the regular clothes. Shorts, jacket, shirt. They actually match. The can't really see it with the mane, so I'm gonna take the mane off. There's a star on the back of Outer shirt, and that's pretty cool. Actually, if I also take the jacket off again, there are gloves, little stars. They do clip, as you can see. That's not my fault. That's just the asset. Might try to fix it eventually. I usually just don't keep the gloves on, but he also does have socks, like Error. That's pretty much it. The normal interact toggles. That's much about it. He's one of my favorite. He's super glittery. The tongue's glittery too. Next up is Swap. I don't really need to reset the avatar. I can literally just turn on the goggles and chest fluff, because he doesn't have any clothes. Not yet anyways. Currently cannot get them. He also has the star color, and he has one prop.
Chavez.
A taco. Roblox taco specifically. And yes, on PC, it makes sounds.
Chavez.
That's it for Swap. Very, very basic. His patterns are loosely based on a husky, actually. If you can't tell the face pattern. Next up is Dream. I'll reset this guy. He doesn't have any clothes either. But, I'm gonna remove the mane. So he's properly. He has a sun marking on his head that glows. Of the star. And there's also like sun marking on the back, but that's not visible through the mane. He has no actual clothes either. Well, he has a scarf. Which, if you're on Quest, it doesn't have physics, so it kind of just sticks out like this, instead of falling. It will just stick out. Normal interacts. He also has a pretty cool staff. Little rings move. He also has a bow and arrow. Don't work, sadly, but they are pretty accurate to how they would actually be positioned. Fun fact, I actually did take an archery class, and shooting a bow and arrow is actually based on which eye is your dominant eye. Not, your hand. Not dominant hand. You have a dominant eye. And last but not least, we have passive, or as I prefer to say, past nightmare. Once again, no toggles really. It doesn't even have any props. Um, it's got the goggles and chest fluff, star collar. That's pretty much it. Pretty similar markings to Dream. If I remove the mane, you can see those markings on the forehead, those stars, and on the back, they glow. Something went wrong and they do not glow for PC, but if you are on Quest, you're lucky they will glow for you on Quest. Pretty cool. There are more Novabeast coming. This is the last one for now. I hope I am going to be making more in the future. I hope to get more assets. I just need like the money and stuff to get more assets for Novabeast so I can make more detailed items and stuff on the Sand Novabeast. These are all public. I can link them all in the description. This cool world will also be linked in the description. It is called Nightmare's Castle and is by Fragrant Deer and some numbers. I don't remember what the numbers are. Yeah, super cool world. And you get the money for the stuff, which advertisement for myself. I do commissions of Nova Beasts starting at $30. Um, this is an example of one I can do. This is a private one for myself. But I can do commissions. Want a commission? You can comment below, message me on Discord, whatever. I had to put a little plug in there. Anyways, that's it. I don't know what else to add. I don't got like an outro or anything, so